Welcome to Foul Play. A little rogue pine cone right there. It's roughly 20 some degrees outside. And they have built the fire back up for a wood burner. If you want to know how we heat the house when it gets really cold, we're grateful to have the wood burner. Let me zoom back in. Welcome to the Sunny Slope Funny Farm. Dan with Foul Play. As I said, welcome back. With heat going. And this little fan that runs on the ambient heat that comes off the unit really helps to disperse, not only with the fan behind it that helps push the heat through the house, but this little top fan, it's pretty marvelous actually. And so I'm going to just sneak through the house real quick right here. Uh-oh. Do you recognize that? Trombone tradition coming up. You can see what time it is. Mrs. Foul Play is at work. And I'm here at midnight. Not sad about it. I'm sad that my wife's not here. But at the same time, I'm grateful that she's able to work despite my situation. So we're going to put my shoes on. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'll put some shoes on. Mrs. Foul Play is going to call at midnight, but I do hope to record just a little bit at the midnight hour. So join me in this trombone tradition. Yes, for those of you who knew the channel, hidden talents linger beneath the surface. I'll see you on the other side. We'll see you in the next year. Stand by. This trombone was purchased brand new. It's a Reynolds when I was in 6th grade. I still have the horn. And in fact, my granddaughter is using it in her band. It's still in good enough shape to play and make the tone. And she was using a borrowed trombone at the school, and it was, quite frankly, kind of pathetic. I mean, this thing's in rough shape considering, but it was bought brand new. And if you do the math, I am 56, right? And the reason why I ended up with a trombone, the school we were at the time, we were in Piedmont schools in Oklahoma, northwest of the city there. And I wanted to play the cornet or trumpet, but they had too many of them. Additionally, I wanted to play the drums. There's a shock, right? And I played the drums at church. We were at church today. Good day to be at church on the New Year's Day, I think. That was really encouraging. So we needed to pick an instrument. I wanted to be in band, so the next choice was the trombone. And I ended up playing the trombone all those years in high school. And believe it or not, I can still play this thing. I mean, my lips are a little bit, they're not, if I just get it out and play it, I can play it for just a little bit, and then, the lips get a little choppy. But the muscle memory and the lip position and the slide all comes back to me. It's amazing. So that's the story of the trombone, and I'm grateful that my granddaughter gets to use it, because this is far better shape than the one she was borrowed. It was literally like being held together with electrical tape. It was... So I'm grateful that she has this to use. And that's the story of the Reynolds trombone. So thanks for joining us on the Sunny Slope Funny Farm as we record maybe a bit of the quiet of the night after all the New Year hubbubaloo, badoo. I know folks don't get to see this side of things very often. The ducks know I'm out. They know, they think it's time to get out, but it's not time to get up yet. You see the glow of a warming light. There's Big Hoss. It's a little early, buddy. Just letting them know that I'm out. Of course, the ducks. I just absolutely adore ducks. They're the messiest creatures ever, but I adore them. And so you see the blinky light of the electric fence. Had to put a new battery in that recently. It was just, the battery was just toast. And the warming light isn't necessarily to keep the birds warm, but to keep their water from freezing, rather than putting another warming dish out there. I've got warming dishes, water dishes strategically placed at kind of everywhere and on different circuits. So there's not too many on one circuit. That's something I actually did on Sunday afternoon. Switched out some of the water base heaters because they were starting to rust through, and I did not want some kind of fire or tragedy. So those got replaced, and they've been used for years. I mean, really heavy. I mean, I was super pleased with, they were still working, but again, we want to be safe. There's one of our doggos. There's one of our doggos. Hi, big girl. You keep us safe, okay? Keep the bad guys away. Good night. So good night, folks. Happy New Year. More to come, obviously. We'll see you next time. Follow Jesus. Don't forget. Bye-bye.